Preserving highly owns a car in Category A and his COE has expired. He's considering if he should continue to renew his current COE or buy a new car. So how has the number of cars in Singapore increased or decreased? Generally, the COE quota has been increasing until 2008, after which all category COE quotas suffered a sudden decline. 2014 was the year that recorded the lowest COE quota among all the years for all the categories. All categories then had an increase in COE quota from 2014 to 2016, after which they all suffered a decrease from 2016 to 2017. In 2016, quota for COE may be as high as COE will expire after a 10-year time frame. Presuming that most of the owners bought their cars in 2006, where quotas for cars were at its peaks, 2016 would be the time when their COE are going to expire, which explains the peak in quota in 2016. However, in 2017, the quota for cars has been decreasing as the government wants to greatly reduce the number of cars on the road. The government has been continually improving Singapore's transport system, lowering the vehicle growth rate from the current 0.25% per annum to 0% with effect from February 2018 for category A, B, and E.
So for the next question is, what is the expected amount that Xiaoming needs to pay for his car, and should he increase or decrease his budget? Xiaoming's budget is $60,000 and he currently owns a car in category A. As you can see from the graph, the average premium actually faced an increase in amount since the year 2009, and since then it increases and reaches its peak period around 2012 and 2013. So since Xiaoming is going to buy a car, so we shall look into further into category A and category B. So for both category, you can see that there's a decrease in the average premium. However, in the year 2016, both category is picking up its pace, and it didn't drop as much as it used to in the previous year. So category after the continuous decrease in the average premium for category B over the years, there has been a small increase in the average premium from year 2016 with an average premium of 52,122 to 52,240, whereas for category A, it decreased by a small amount. Some of the causes that might have led to a decrease of the premium price can be due to the weak market. Sales promotion across industry might have resulted in a thinner profit margin, which then weakened the bidding power. On top of that, COE prices for previous bidding may be lower than the current one, and potential buyers who are interested to purchase a vehicle may have already purchased their vehicles during that period. And on top of that, category A has decreased the most in terms of average premium compared to the other categories. And a possible cause for this decrease may be due to the increase in quota for cars in that category, which caused the number of bids received to increase. And additionally, there could be many new cars models that are released for category A that cause average premium for that category to decrease. And Xiaomi can actually possibly see in the future that the average premium for both category A and B might be increasing in the future. The reason because is that the Singapore government is trying to cut down on the quota of the COE and increase the price of the average premium in Singapore.
Okay, so you can see from this graph, it shows the average bid success for category A and category B. So category A and category B's bid success has been rather consistent throughout all the years, as you can see from the graph, other than 2010 to 2014, where it suffered a dip in terms of average bid success. So this may be due to the fact that government is reducing quota for cars during that period. We also noticed that quarter 1 and quarter 4 of 2004 to 2007 has recorded its highest bid success amongst all the years. So now that we have seen the overall trend for category A and category B's bid success, let's zoom in into each category. So from this graph, we can see the average bid success for category A for every quarter throughout all the years. So we can see that all quarters share the same trend where the average bid success starts to increase from 2002 to its peak in 2006, and after which it starts to decrease until the rock bottom of 2011 to 2014. After that, it starts to increase again until 2017. Okay, so for category B, you can see that it shares similar trends in terms of bid success compared to category A, with the average bid success increasing from 2002 to its peak in 2007, 6 and 2007. After that, it starts to decrease again until 2012 to 2014, where it recorded its lowest average bid success amongst all the years. After 2014, the average bid success starts to increase again until 2017. So in order to answer the question which quarter will Xiaoming most likely have a successful bid, we compared the results for category A and category B, since Xiaoming is buying a car and cars fall under category A and category B. And from this result, we can see that we will encourage Xiaoming to bid in quarter 1 or quarter 4 of the year, as the bid success for that period is at its peak. We also have to add on that the government would like to discourage the use of cars and encourage the use of public transport throughout public transport. So this would mean that it will be harder for Xiaoming to have a successful bid if he wants to bid his car later this year or next year, and if he wants to buy a new car, he should do it as soon as possible.
We're going to talk about the question if I were to renew a car, when would be the right time or right month or year for me to renew it. And you can see that so PQP when you want to renew the COE, it's actually it only applies to category A, category B cars. So that's why we took out the rest of the categories. And PQP is the prevailing quartile premium, which is where you take the average of the last 3 months and you take average it, and then you can find the prevailing quartile premium. So what you can see is that actually is a large increase after 2009 for the PQP due to the rise in the price of the premium. And for category A, the best time to actually renew your COE is actually to be in April 2009, because it's 3,863, which is at the lowest for PQP, and for category B it's actually in March 2009, because the PQP is only 2004. Yeah.
So I'll be answering how much the question that I'll be answering is how much he will save if he buys or renew a car. So as seen from the analysis, it's a general trend that the COE prices are decreasing for both category A and category B. For PQP, however, even though the prices for category B has been steadily increasing, the prices for category A has been fluctuating. So as you can see here, this category A and this category B. For example, of category A fluctuating is when it increased from 50,239 in April to 50,666, and then dipping again to 50,625 in June 2017. So here, this point, and this point, it was fluctuating. Since Xiaoming's car is from category A, it's a more viable option for Xiaoming to buy a new car. This is because for the month of June, he only have to pay about $44,001 if he were to buy a new car according to the CO prices. If he were to if he were to renew the lifespan of his car, the PQP would cost him $50,626. Therefore, Xiaoming should buy a new car, as the CO prices in June is $6,624 less than the PQP prices in June. The COE prices in June is $6,632 less than the PQP in June. Yes, okay. When buying a car, however, Xiaoming will have to consider whether to purchase a car from category A or category B. Comparing the COE prices of both categories, purchasing a car from Cat A would cost him cheaper as it will cost $44,001, $4,001, whereas for category B it will cost $48,806. Therefore, purchasing a car from KA will efficiently help him save $4,805. So therefore, Xiaoming should purchase a car belonging to category A in June 2017.
Okay, so for 3.5, we are supposed to come up with two proposed questions, and our first question is what happened to the COE quota and its average premium in 2008? In general, we have noticed an inverse relationship between COE quota and average premium, where COE quota decreases when premium increases. In 2008, there was a financial crisis that led to excessive vehicle deregistration and caused Category A COE to crash to a mere $2. With that in mind, we'll further elaborate on the reasons and what happened in our final video. For the second question of 3.5, it is what caused the COE quota to decrease and premium price to increase between the years 2009 to 2012. So after premium pricing for Category A crashed to $2 in 2008, COE prices continue to increase. It is mainly due to some changes made in the policies that has caused changes in vehicle growth rate as well as changes in the way COE quotas were being calculated. As the COE prices continue to increase, the number of available COE continues to decline. So with that in mind, we'll further elaborate on these points in our final video as well. For 3.6, we're also supposed to come up with two additional questions, and our first question is, with the increase in cost of living in Singapore, is it still affordable for Singaporeans to own a car compared to the 2000s? So we have found out that private car population in Singapore has fallen by 4% in 2017, which is the lowest in 8 years. Singapore's vehicle population has also shrunk for the third consecutive years, and observers attribute the fall to the increasing cost of COEs. So if we compare it back to the 2000s, where the COE system has only been in place for 10 years, it was no doubt cheaper for Singaporeans to own a car back then, as the COE certificate only costed $200. And we'll further elaborate on all these points in our final video as well. So for our second question, it is how does the problem of land constraint in Singapore affect the overall vehicle population? So we have found out that 12% of the land in Singapore is taken up by roads, and it has posed some limitations towards Singapore's road expansion. With limited amount of land and increasing vehicle population, the government has been trying some ways to curb this, and we'll further elaborate on these reasons and problems in our final video.